Disclaimer. The following video contains material that may be harmful, traumatic to viewers who don't know how to take a joke or otherwise identify as a snowflake. If this applies to you, please visit your local doctor to get the necessary help immediately. Each shows separately, TNC supply.
How to spot a red flag 101. Although you may think a red flag looks like this, the red flags we're talking about in this video actually look like this. Meet Jimothy. He's robbed 5 banks in his life, partakes in tax evasion, owns a pet iguana, and we can tell that he's super stoned right now because he's wearing sunglasses indoors and dancing alone to no music. What an idiot. Now you may be wondering, what does Jimothy have to do with flags that are red? Well, you see, kids, the term red flag is used to symbolize the signs of a problematic person. As you can probably work out, the reason why Jimothy is a red flag is because of the fact that he owns a pet iguana, which means he's probably talking to 5 other girls and has a raging League of Legends addiction, so you should stay away from Jimothy. Did you know red flag actually stands for recyclable, exploitative, douche found. Launch artillery good now. Red flags are extremely dangerous to society, and it's important that we can identify red flags so that we know when to go into hiding. But red flags come in all shapes, sizes, and species. So here are some other signs that you may be dealing with a red flag. If you catch them with someone else, that's a red flag. If they prefer KFC to McDonald's, that's a red flag. If they have a workshop full of elves that they force to make toys with 0 pay, that's a red flag. If they still believe in Santa Claus, that's a red flag. And probably a minor. If you regularly catch them in lies, that's a red flag. If you get a call from a foreign guy who's telling you that your phone's data plan is expired, that's a red flag. If they stop you from leaving the house, that's a red flag. If they use 5-in-1 shampoo, that's a red flag. If they hibernate, that's a squirrel. If it's a crimson-coloured cloth on a stick used on a sinking ship, that is quite literally a red flag. If they don't round up their total at McDonald's for charity, that is understandable. Have a good day. If it's on clearance, it'll have a red tag. If you run over a male deer, it's a dead stag. If they just got off a long flight, they'll have jet lag. Drag divided by the density times half the velocity squared times the reference area is the coefficient of drag. And finally, if they blackmail you into doing anything you don't want to do, that is really not okay, bro. Now that you have a good idea of what a red flag looks like, you have to know the basic precautions to take to protect yourself from being violated by one. Here are the ultimate tactics you can use to protect yourself against a red flag. The bug spray, the Ninjago Spinjitzu defense, the T-pose, the block, sunblock, on my block, walking around the block, the reduce to clear label, the unexpected item in bagging area, the eye poke, the scissor kick, the open hand strike, the walrus, the fish out of water, the cleansing of all sins, and finally the rice gum. And he was never to be seen again. Now that you're a master at spotting red flags and defense against the arts of a red flag, you'll avoid any relationship or friendship that may send you into therapy, unless you are the red flag, in which case you'll probably have to spend the rest of your life with a pet. Like an iguana, maybe.
Like and subscribe!
New videos every week.